Hello, everyone. Welcome to Blizzard Breakdown Week 10. I am your host, the Copy Dog, and today for our guests, for a captain slash production member, we have Shane from Kawaii E-Girls.
Yo, I'm the janitor.
From a player on Galactic Garbage, we have Tannic.
Hi.
And then the manager of Squirtle Squad, we have Fangus.
Hi.
How are you guys doing today?
Well, it's about damn good. Good.
I'm doing alright.
Doing
Yeah,
all
I'm
right?
alright.
Alright, good to know, good to know. Just a reminder for our divisions before we start. For Control Division, we have Du Bois, Galactic Garbage, Blueprint, and Runback. And then for Escort Division, we have Obama Doggos, Kawaii E-Girls, Pachimari Rangers, and Squirtle Squad. Alright, you guys ready to hop into these matches?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, why not? That's a good answer.
I don't think there's a single close match this week.
We'll get to it. So for the first game, we had Squirtle Squad versus Pachimari Rangers, with Pachimari winning 3-1 with the MVP going to Orange Juice, or OJ, the boy. Now, I gotta stream this game. While it was close, it does have to be noted that Soundwave was not in his correct role, and they had 3 of their subs in because 3 other starters were going to make it. So while it is super unfortunate for Squirtle Squad, you do have to give credit for Patchy for still coming hard and still taking it.
Yeah, I had the pleasure of watching this game, and not only listening to how excited you got while you were casting it, because I could tell you were rooting for Patchy just a little bit, little caster bias, just a little. But yeah, like, Patchy played really well. I think Squirtle definitely was underpowered with literally missing 3 of their starters, and those 3 starters being really important members of the team. But OJ and Neo both popped off, honestly.
I think Silverstar played really well as well.
Oh, Silver was on Oasis. His Reaper was dunking on people.
Yeah. Fangus, this is your team. Do you have anything to say that from your side of it?
I'm not gonna use the excuses. PR played really good, and we didn't really prepare for them, and we kind of underestimated them, and they shocked us.
All right. Well, I was able to stream and cast this game, and that 4th map was a lot of fun to cast because I was solo casting. Your boy was on 4 hours of sleep. It was a good time. Everyone was off rolling, playing ball. The Zen battle. It was a
the
great
Pichu
time.
Widow.
The Pichu Widow, yes.
The Pichu Widow.
The Pichu Widow.
I have never had the pleasure, or depending on what perspective you take on that, the displeasure of playing with that. I've seen it many times in scrims, but I don't actually played with that, so that was nice to see again.
Yep. But moving on from this match, we had Galactic Garbage versus Blueprint, with the score being 3-0, with Galactic taking the game 3-0, with Vegetal being the MVP.
It should be noted that this game wasn't streamed.
Two of the games wasn't streamed.
Yeah,
this game wasn't streamed, but you went missing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think we know what happened here. Not just the scoreline, but considering that there was reported tilt, which isn't surprising me on Blueprint's side. I think that Tannic, you just described the game.
The was when Lethal swapped in for the Goats v Goats match on map 4. That was the only time it was actually close.
Oh, did he go in for Blueprint or
Yeah.
for you guys?
Wait, there was a gentleman's agreement Goats v Goats match.
Yeah, we held them in first point spawn. We also to Taz cap the point
On Rialto?
by the Air King. Wait, no, Havana.
I was
gonna say,
like,
what did you just say? Wait a minute, we don't actually care about any of the rules anymore. We're just gonna do whatever we want. It doesn't matter.
I saw
We only went gold.
a DP got a 4K bomb or something like that, right?
Yeah,
Wait, so
he did. Yeah,
who was playing? I gotta know this then. Who was main tanking on both sides in the Goats match? Who was playing the Reinhardt?
Nope 3 for a time, and then I think Kai, and first it was Jeff. Yeah.
Oh, Jeff. Okay, nice.
Nice. Well, overall, not a surprising result. Not really much to say, and I wasn't able to watch it because it wasn't streamed. Very unfortunate. But moving on to the
The
next
next
match,
match, very surprising
we
score, I
had
might add.
Runback versus the boys, with the boys taking it 3-0, with Squirrel Ben taking the MVP.
Hog you, squirrel.
Wait, Squirrel Ben?
Yeah, squirrel for MVP.
Squirrel for MVP, as voted by the team, and he actually played. So
Who did he sub in for?
I think he subbed
think he
in
started.
fourth. Yeah, I think he started this game actually. Yeah, I don't.
Who
it was
did
either
he start
Magical
for?
or
Do we
Stewie
know?
wasn't there.
Okay.
I don't know. I didn't get to watch it. But
I
he
mean,
started.
that's still impressive, though, that they 3-0'd with, like, either Magical or Stewie out. Like,
I mean,
I think it was Nate Squirrel Ben DPS.
Oh yeah,
too,
it was
I'm not-
Nate Squirrelben. Yeah.
oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, no, but like it's against
I'm
Run.
sorry, run back.
Yeah, it's against Runback, so whatever.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's going to be kind of weird to see because if Runback loses their first playoff match, we'll get to that later, they will have lost 10 games in a row and will have not won a game since week 1.
Yeah.
And
I remember that week one game.
Week
We'll move
1,
past that.
week 1 was September 7th.
Yikes.
That's the last time this team has won a match. September 7th. It's 2 months. 2.5 months. So, kind of unfortunate to see. They're on a 9 losing streak right now. Maybe they can turn it around. We'll have to wait and see. But overall for this match, not really much to say. None of us got to watch it because, we're not on any of the teams. So we'll move on to the last match of the week.
Wait, before we go, Runback does have the same score as same like map results and score as Plat.
I was
Just
going to say
environment.
that, but I don't know if that makes a difference in this situation. But
Yeah.
I don't know if the same situation is. in
Let's
place.
hope. Let's pray for them that it does happen.
Alright,
So
but
at least be one team.
moving on to the last match, we had Obama Doggos versus Kawaii Eagles, with Obama Doggos taking it 3-2, with Jolt being the MVP. Now, I'll
we
tell
both
you,
played in this game.
yes,
so-
we both play. I think you got subbed in later though, right?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, so I'll talk about this from my perspective. First map, we lost. We have zero excuse as to why we lost that, because we should have won, but we all choked. Like, Jolt got like a 4K to save us point, and then we still lost it. Your boy beat it when no one was alive. Just a mess overall. Kawaii definitely deserved that map. They brought it back, and we
Painless was booping people into the map, and Penguin was
Yes.
molding, apparently.
Yeah, everyone was molding, getting.
Did you
into the
hear
well.
his interview afterwards?
I think so. Yeah, but
He
it
was like, I got knocked into the well like a bazillion times by Painless. Painless! He was
Yeah,
still a little bit bald.
we were it was just a mess. All of us were getting booped into the well. Just not a good time. And then second map comes Temple of Anubis. We roll pretty hard on our attack. And then on our defense, Luke, Spooky Lukey, decides to go Roadhog instead of Sigma. And because of that, we don't have enough shields, and then we lose it, and then they take it. But then they go on attack again because it's 2-2. We full hold them, and then we take the point with ease using the same strat. So overall, the second map was like a little close, but not really. Third map, your boy Copy Dog, he's like, you know what? I promised the subs I'd give them some playtime, so I threw them all in. It didn't go so well. That's fine, whatever. I think Shane was in third map, right?
I got subbed in for Eichenwald.
Yes. And you guys won Eichenwald. And then going into Havana, we
That was really close, Havana.
Havana was
Yeah.
really close. So we full cap it with 0 seconds remaining in overtime. I'm pretty sure. Or there was a little bit of time left. And then on your guys' attack, you guys roll first pretty hard. We held second for a long time until, the C9 happened.
That was we were screaming on our comms during that. Just to let you know.
That was so embarrassing. But then you guys got Sig9'd.
yeah,
which
we
is
were
the
so
Sigma
disappointed
C9
there.
on overtime, like
Yeah.
right after. And then fifth
And then-
map was kind
yeah.
of a roll.
We got rolled.
Yeah.
Yeah, so from the losing side perspective of that, I will just say that I got something halfway through. I was not expecting to play. So when I got in, I was kind of surprised to be there, but I was like, okay, guys, let's have fun. And then we saw you put your subs in, and there was like a moment of silence, and then we were like, okay, they put their subs in, and we kind of acknowledged the fact that it was like, well, they're kind of throwing now, so we're like, let's clap them pretty hard here on Eichenwald.
You guys
And
did.
like shout out to Null, who's taking a lot of heat for his play, but his Pharah was like clapping you guys a little bit on outside of point A. He was like just like getting direct rockets, and we were just like, wow. We were looking up at the sky and saying, oh wow, Null just killed someone else. But the reason I think we won that, aside of the fact that you had your subs in, was just because we play Eichenwald very well. It's a map we've always been strong on. And we were disciplined with our ults and our retakes for the most part. So I think it was more than just you putting in your subs that allowed that.
Yeah, you guys played really well that third map.
And then on Havana, I like to call it the Havana curse, because we've had 2 Havana maps which have been like really, really close.
Where you guys were up in the series.
Yes,
and it was both against me. It was against me both.
Exactly,
times.
And I was thinking that in the back of my head. I was having flashbacks to the PR game because I had to close out the series. I'm like, okay, let's not let this happen again. And then when we should have held like midway through C, and you guys capped it, I'm like, it's happening again. And I was trying to like fend off the demons, but I knew it was coming. And then the Sig 9 happened, which is just unfortunate. And then Busan was a roll because at that point our mental was like kind of boomed.
It was literally the same. It was literally the same as the PR game because you guys
exactly, and that's what I was thinking. I was like,
Ilias. We took the second map Temp. Oh my god, it's like
it was exactly the same. And I knew I was actually expecting the Obama Dago game to be similar to the PR game because like not just because you were on it, but like I feel like Pachimari and Obama Dagos are like a similar skill level. But anyways, to not drag this on any further, I think it was more of like a mentality thing, and the fact that like we had half a starting roster for part of it. Like shout out to the team that was there, because as you may know, we lost like half our roster like the 3 weeks before that. So the fact that we even had a roster that was still willing to play and actually put up a really strong fight, like our team was like the morale on the team, even through Busan, was like very high. So like shout out to everybody who competed in there, and for some reason I was in there to clean things up. I don't know why, but everybody at least gave it a good effort. I was happy about that.
All right. Well, I think that's it for matches. Anyone else have anything to say about any of the other matches that happened this week? No? Okay.
No.
All right, sounds good. So, moving on to the final standings of the first season of Community Snowball Cup. For the Control Division, we had Du Bois on top, 9-1, plus 24 map differential, only losing to Galactic Garbage. And then in second, we have Galactic Garbage, 7-3, plus 17. They lost to Reverse, right? Du Bois, I think they lost to Boys once.
Reverse before Reverse went
Week 1 Reverse, Week 4 or 5 Reverse, then Week 9 Squirtle, but that was due to Oasis' dad being the MVP caliber player.
Oasis' dad has like been a very
MVP dude. He's MVP for everyone.
He's a figure in his Overwatch career. Yes. Very important.
And then for the third seed, we had in Control, we had Blueprint with 3-7, negative 15, kind of bringing it back from an 0-5 to 3-2. Even though they had like quote unquote easier games, they still played them and they still won the games they were supposed to, right? So and they beat Reverse. That was an upset. So shout out to them.
They beat Reverse and then literally destroyed Reverse and boomed the Mentalate. Like I think they're the MVPs, honestly. Like
I was gonna be flexible for Reverse, but whatever.
And then for the final seed, we have Runback with 1-9 at negative 25. Not much to say about them that hasn't been said already. For Escort Division, for the first seed, we had Squirtle Squad with an 8-2 plus 16, only losing to Du Bois and Pachimari Rangers, which was last week. We already talked about that. Second seed, I'm just going to run that. Second seed, we had Obama Dagos, 6-4, negative 1. Patchy, 4-6 with a 0. And then Kawaii Eagles, 2-8, negative 14. And even though Kawaii Eagles have lost more games, they have a better map differential than Blueprint, so they were still winning maps.
Because there were some heartbreaking losses that we mentioned there, both against you, Copy, which I'm kind of upset about that.
Well, something that I see is at the top and bottom of every division and the opposite spots in every division is almost exactly the same.
Yeah.
map
Like that
differential
map
and
differentials.
maps.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
weird.
wow, that is whoa.
It is for maps and it's
Yeah.
almost
And look at
for-
the
That-
mid teams as well. That's so weird. Like it's 7-3-3-7-6-4-4. Oh my god.
Cursed League.
Wow, Fangus is
Script.
Fangus using that gold brain of his to figure that out. That was pretty cool.
Thank you, Fangus, for making me
Thank you, Fangus.
think. All right, well, moving
Scripted.
on. Scripted league. Moving on to match predictions. So the first match of the week, or was supposed to be, was Obama Doggos versus Pachimari Rangers. I predicted the 3-1, while everyone else predicted the 3-2 in Obama Doggos' favor. Now, I think the reason everyone's predicting Obama Doggos, like, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, is because they lost Orange Juice. And with losing a main tank a week before playoffs and getting a main tank that isn't that good, it's like...
I'm proven.
I didn't choose.
Unproven.
I didn't choose.
Dang
I
it,
didn't
Copy, you
choose
took my
Obama
stuff.
because
I
of
don't have any to
tofu.
talk about.
I didn't choose Obama Doggos because of tofu. I chose it because of Nick. Nick is a feeder.
True.
True. Just kidding. I love Nick. Shout out. He's cool. He's cool. I'm chill with him. But you know, Obama Doggos. I mean, last time these two teams faced each other, it was close, and we did have a 4.3k tank peak. But you know, a lot has changed since then. Not a lot, but a good amount has changed.
Oh,
We'll
yeah,
have to see. This is gonna be
4.2.
this is gonna be one of the two closer games of the week
Yeah.
Yeah,
for sure.
this is going to be my game that I want to watch, honestly, because I think it will be like I mean they're both mid-tier teams. No, nothing against PR or Alabama Doggos, but like I feel like it'll not only be evenly matched, but it'll be like not like evenly matched because the teams are bad. I feel like it'll be good. Like it's not Du Bois and maybe Squirtle Squad, but I think it's going to be a really good game. And legitimately, as a main tank player, I feel like the reason I gave the edge to Obama Doggos was because of OJ, not necessarily because Tofu's bad, but because like putting a new main tank in, it just can change a lot of things. And also, I got to give it to my boy Copy. I mean, like they have the Coffee Dog advantage, so like
Snap.
Copy.
I've beaten Patchy twice, I've beaten Kawhi twice, and I've beaten Runback twice.
that's what I'm saying. Like you've clearly beaten all the best teams in the league twice. So like I mean, we just that was it. We just couldn't beat you twice when you were on PR and when you're on Obama. So like
Hey,
I
I've
just
yet
gotta
to
give it to
lose
you.
to Obama Doggos though. That's
That
the
is
thing.
true. No one's lost to Obama Dog. Or no one's beaten Obama Doggos yet.
that is wow. I didn't think about that. So I don't think it stops here. I think they get the win.
It's kind of cheating. You played like 3 games.
That's true. But it's
True.
not like you can't blame it on me though, you know.
Yeah.
But
It's
like,
not-
better than
Making
Run Back when
envy
they rebranded and they didn't win.
To say
anything.
that you're the only undefeated team is
It's
not
kind of false.
really
yeah.
true.
It's not true, but you know, I
Yeah.
can't. Technically, we can say that.
Yeah.
It's very technical. I wouldn't say it. Like I wouldn't say, "Oh, we're the only undefeated." Like you know, we've beaten what the bottom 3 teams, or not bottom 3, but 3 of the lower.
They're pretty
teams.
much the bottom 3 teams. Blueprint, the Kawaii Girls, and
Well,
Run
we didn't.
Back. So.
It was Runback, Patchy, and
Oh,
Kawhi,
Patchy.
yeah.
Okay, yeah, no, they're not
Yeah,
the
so
bottom.
I wouldn't
3
say
teams.
bottom 3, but in the lower half. So we haven't beaten any of like the better teams yet. So because we haven't had the chance. So it's just like we don't know. We know Obama Dogs is mid tier, but they are above
Well,
Patchy, which
yeah.
is why I think that's why I think personally that we're above Patchy. So, anyways, moving on to the second match, we have Squirtle Squad versus Kawaii Girls. Fangus and Shane are saying Squirtle's going to 3-1, while me and Tannic say it's going to be 3-0, but to Squirtle's advantage. Now, Shane, Kawaii is your team.
Yes.
Why are you predicting Squirtle here?
Well, okay, so I'm following the footsteps of my the former captain of Kauai, twice removed, Tichu, who predicted her own team to lose, I believe, against Squirrel Squad.
It was against No Weebs.
It was against No Weaves. Okay, I don't really care because all I know is that we got beaten 4-0. Although that was a close game. It was a closer game because everyone's playing well, but that's another discussion. So I'm going to be realistic here and give my opinion. The fact that we pulled it together against Obama Doggos after weeks of avarice, like I think you did it twice to us, Copy, where you mentally boomed us on the last map, Busan, because after the Pachimar game, we just could not get it back together. So the fact that we got it back together for OD game was impressive, and I really love all the team that's still there for doing that. But at the same time, especially since I have no idea, what I can do in the actual game, no leaks, I don't know if we're going to be able to pull out a victory. However, in this world where Oasis' dad does not stop him from playing Overwatch and is not the MVP, in that alternate world where some weird things can happen, Noel pointed out to me, so shout out to Noel for this prediction, that if we 3-0 Squirtle Squad, we avoid the Havana curse because we don't even get to escort. So, if we win all 3 of the maps first, we don't play Havana, and therefore we could easily win. But if we have to play Havana, then we lose. Simple as that. Like if we have to get to escort, then we lose. Unfortunately, I really don't think that's going to happen. I think it's going to be closer 3-1 than the score says, but just I don't think we have the power to do that. Unless Fangus, you want to be nice and put in your subs again, I think we could totally win then.
The black chap, I can Hollywood case,
but
he's like Vegas. Come on, just put your subs in.
Might be getting on the right track. Might be forced to.
Oh, no leaks though. No leaks.
Yeah.
Although I heard Z Power can't play.
That's not,
that's big. What was that?
Anyways, moving on. We have Blueprint versus Runback. With all of us predicting Blueprint, I gave Runback a map. I don't know why I did, but everyone says Blueprint 3-0. I said 3-1. I'm sorry, but I mean, result is still the same. Blueprint winning.
Yeah, I thought this game I predicted a 5-0. No, it's the last game.
Yeah, you said 5-0, but I can't do that legally, so...
You can't legally do that.
Yeah, you know what else you should have done legally? Colby MVP.
Okay. Now, moving on. Well, you know, he would have gotten MVP if you guys actually beat Pachimari. But anyways, moving on to the last... I mean, does anyone else have anything to say about Blueprint?
Well, just briefly, and I do mean...
This is probably just going to be a free win.
Like yeah, because we're gonna play this on PTR, right? So the reason I made this 3-0 instead of close, like the Obama Dogos PR game, is because we know Blueprint likes to run crazy stuff. They already run like Monkey Rhine, and now Monkey Rhine's better. So they were already winning with it. So I guess it'll be better now. And quite frankly, Runback is not won since week 1. So easy.
I mean, the legs does counter Monkey Rhine. You hit it to your face.
No leaks, though. Hashtag no leaks. Of course, Runback. Hopefully, you're watching this and you take that as an absolute leak. But moving on to the last match of the week, Du Bois versus Galactic Garbage. Probably the match of the week because Du Bois did have the choice of choosing who they wanted to play against, and they did choose Galactic, which is the only team that has ever beaten Du Bois. So it's like if Du Bois here, it's like a revenge story. Like, okay, well, the one team that beat us, we're going to choose them and beat them just to prove it. But if Galactic win, then it's like, okay, I like this.
Minor leaks. It's the only reason why they chose us is so
because of Apple.
It's because Apple, yes, because Apple can't make it this time. But still, they chose you.
So, like, legitimately... Go ahead, Fangus. Were you going to say something?
No.
Fangus is just echoing right now, whatever.
I think that was Tannic.
So, like, well... Tannic, both you and Fangus are echoers, so I can't tell. Point is that the reason that I went with this as such a close game was because Apple isn't going to be there.
No, he's gonna be here.
He's gonna be here.
He's going to be there, or it's not for next week.
That's next week. He's not.
Okay, I am misinformed. Well, it doesn't change the outcome of the game. I think it might not be as close. Since Apple's going to be there, because I thought he wasn't going to be. But either way, I still think it'll be like a 3-1 or a 3-2, and. Maybe now that Apple's there, it'll be a little less close on some maps, but it still could go either way because, as you mentioned, Galactic Garbage did beat, Du Bois, but at that point, Du Bois were just like meta slaving, and it was just after the new minor changes happened, and Galactic Garbage kind of ran with some stuff that was not meta, and they kind of just caught him off guard. I think they'll be ready for it this time. But who knows? It could be Tannic. Defend your team. You picked them 3-2.
The main reason why is because I'm on that team. I really expect it to be a close map. Also, Apple, please go Reinhardt hungry. He needs shadows.
I mean, I respect that picking your own team. As you can see, I clearly didn't. So
check me if
You're
you
the
want to
only person that didn't.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's real cool.
That is real cool, but to be fair, when Coffee invited me on, I thought I was here to speak the truth. So
I think if Oasis' dad doesn't become an MVP for the I think we can win.
that's actually a good reason.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's not a bad reason.
I think this game
Yeah.
could be a lot closer. I think it's going to go 3-2. I could see
Yeah.
Galactic taking it. I could see Du Bois taking it. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I flipped a coin like 5 minutes before we started. Flipped it. Okay, I got heads. Heads was for the Du Bois. Du Bois got chosen. I could see a world where if that coin lands tails, I would pick Galactic and I would believe it because it's just such a close game. It's going to be a good game regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch now, I'll just stomp for one team. Like it's a 3-0 for one team, and the other team doesn't even get a map or something
Yeah.
stupid.
It
That'd
really
be funny.
It really sucks because I could see both of these teams being in the grand final, but
Yeah.
it just sucks that because of Apple's situation, they had to choose you guys like logically.
Yeah, and that means
And
Blueprint
you
to
guys
run
are-
back at a free win.
Yeah,
Yeah. I mean,
so
so
it's like
yeah.
unfortunate, but it's good. It's pretty sick to see this. That I mean, I personally like seeing the good matches in quarterfinals because they're choosing you guys. But it's like I don't know. It's gonna be a close game. I'm excited for it. I'm excited for
Same.
this weekend. It's
I
gonna be a
personally
blast.
like to see games that are going to be close. Case in point, why I'm not excited for the Squirrel Squad game. Moving on to the next part.
All right, moving on to the next part. Those are predictions for our predictions from last week's game. 95% of people chose Obama tacos.
That's
Oh
one
my-
person saying.
Wait, people actually predicted Run Blueprint to win though. That's sad.
Yeah, 25%
Wait a
of people
minute.
predicted Blueprint to win, but then all of them were 95 to 5.
95 is 19 out of 20 people.
19, yeah, 19 out of 20.
So
Wait.
15 people chose.
So one person got the patchy
Oh, no.
prediction right. Shout out to that one person. It was probably Cad. I'm gonna be honest because he was on patchy.
I mean, what about? I mean,
That means that
I think
people
some of the Patsy
predicted
players
against
must have
their
picked it.
teams,
Yeah, that is true.
unless only one person from Runback,
I don't
Koi
think.
and Patchy
It's
voted.
probably Plat. Let's be real here. Plat.
Yeah, I was gonna
Yeah,
say
that's
probably
yeah,
flat.
did.
Probably flat. For Kawhi, I don't know who could have been supporting us because I know I actually didn't participate in the vote, and I don't think any of our other players are in the server anymore. So like,
Unlucky.
I don't know who that soul was who voted for us, but really, thank you from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate that. It was you, wasn't it, Coffee?
No,
Come on,
what?
let's be honest.
Yes, I predicted my team to lose against.
Yeah, you predicted your team to lose because you were going to throw and put it in your subs. And then you realized, wait a minute, that wasn't the script. Hang on, let me put the starters back and actually win.
I was like, oh shoot, wait, hold up.
Oh, shoot, let me just fix this real quick.
Wait, I predicted us to win. Shit, gotta put it in something. All right, and then for the oracles, it's Stanley or Nate, Vegetal, Epic Shock, Cad, G-Trix, Apple, Zoom, and Platinum. So congrats to you guys.
Plat, you won
4
something.
predict-
Hey,
only 4 predictions.
Hashtag,
Oh my god!
wait. Yeah, who's the Oracles then?
Wait, what?
Who are the Oracles? No, oh, wait. 4 correct predictions, so why is there 7?
That means that
Because
they
all
got 4
7
out
of
of the
them-
8.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Tannic, are
But
you...
that's the highest. So like
I'm
if one
slu-
person had gotten 5 correct, then he would be the only oracle.
Tannic, are you
Oh
okay?
my god.
Who said Plat finally won something?
That was Shane.
I
Platt
mean,
ain't gonna win another this league.
yeah, you know what? When you're sitting at, what, 2 and... Well, we're like, what? We're 2 and...
1-9. Yeah, you guys are
8,
2
you
and
gotta,
8.
you gotta give the digs where you gotta put the lower teams in their place, right? You
The
don't
one
have to
lower
look
team.
down, yeah, you
You
don't
gotta
have to
put the
look down very
bottom
far.
feeders, but
Oh,
You don't have to look very far, but there is still someone below there, and it's nice to remember that sometimes. Sorry, I love you, really, but you are what your record says
He
you
might.
are. so.
He might agree.
He might agree, I think. Oh my
Alright.
gosh, I'm gonna be dead when this goes live. Don't post this, please. Let's can we not do that? This is a mistake.
Don't say that because you remember what happened last time I was on.
yes, I do.
Oh no,
You got
no.
corrupted.
corrupt footage, by the way.
All right.
The Fangus curse.
I think that's gonna be it for Blizzard Breakdown. Do you guys want to say anything before we head off?
Always feeds. Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah. I have one thing to say. Squirrel Squad is suing the league for Colby getting MVP in week 9.
All right. I guess that's it. We'll see you all next week after quarterfinals. Good.
Peace.
Hashtag Nick for MVP.